everybody and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having a really fantastic day. Very sorry I have been away for like a couple of days. But I am super excited to be filming again today. I also have a very exciting announcement. Okay, let's not get carried away here. I think your definition of an exciting announcement might not fit other people's definition. Last night around 1 a.m. I decided it would be a fantastic time to clean and organize my desk, and I have done so, and now there's just like so much space for subscription boxes. However, today I am going to be filming like 5 different unboxing videos in a row, so the cleanliness might end by the end of the day today. But for now, it is nice and organized, and I cannot wait to just very easily pick up this box here with nothing falling over and get into it. Okay, so the box that we're going to be unboxing today is the Macy's Beauty Box for the month of October. This is my one of my favorite months of the year. And yes, it might currently be 80 degrees in this room right now, but it's October 9th, so I refuse for anything besides sweatshirts. Alrighty, so I just went ahead and opened up the box, but for those of you who do not know, Macy's Beauty Box is a $15 a month subscription that comes with beauty and makeup samples. However, I will say that a lot of the beauty samples that come in this box are like skincare and hair care related, and that's not really like my personal jam. I probably could have used any other word besides jam for that, but anyway. I am more of a makeup subscription box kind of person, but let's go ahead and see what is in the box for this month. Alrighty, so right here on front we have a pamphlet that likes to spoil all the surprises inside of it, and then on the inside, well, it continues to spoil the surprises, so we're not gonna look through it. But it does also have this nifty $5 off coupon that you can use on Macy's online to make any type of beauty purchase. And what is extra jazzy about this coupon is that the beauty products on Macy's online ship free, so you get $5 off and free shipping, so that's pretty good. That's pretty nice. Every now and then they spoil us a little bit with a $10 off coupon, but this month it is just $5. Oh, I had such an urge to just like chuck this box to the side, but since everything is so nicely clean, I'm gonna set it down real gentle. Also, every month with Macy's, you do get some type of like beauty, what on earth is this called? Makeup bag. Good night. This one happens to be kind of in tune with the sweatshirt that I'm wearing. It also looks a little bit similar to the Ipsy bags for last month, and then the other side it says all about the eyes. So I'm really hoping there is maybe some like fun eyeshadow in here or something cute like that. Maybe not just black liner, which we will probably get. So this little bag here is like nice and long. It looks like we might be able to fit some makeup brushes real loverly in there. Do you like how quickly I was able to find all those eye brushes? Yeah. Organized for the first time in my life. Okay, inside our little bag here, we have our pink little roll of all of our products. So I'm gonna go ahead and unfurl this and see what is inside. So since this was an All About the Eyes box, I was really hoping for some type of like color to put on the eyes, like an eyeshadow, but it looks like we do still have a fair amount of like skincare products in here. But I'm gonna go ahead and pull out what looks to be the perfume samples, 2 of them. Anyway, the perfume samples for the month. I think we also received 2 perfume samples last month, if I'm not mistaken, so I hope these don't count as like 2 separate objects in the actual box. I do actually kind of like perfume samples though. I like to collect them up. So the first one we have here is Calvin Klein Women. And then we have Eternity for Men, also by Calvin Klein. So I'm gonna get a quick spritz and a sniff. Okay, so this is a very nice smelling perfume. It does smell pretty fancy. It's kind of sharp smelling. If something can smell sharp, I do not know, but I'm not really sure 100% how to describe this perfume. I'll see if I can find some notes and I'll put it in the description for you guys. Alright, and now we have Eternity for Men. And apparently this one is supposed to smell exhilarating, distinctive, classic, a refreshing blend of green notes and masculine woods. It smells like an expensive bathroom. Yeah, like a very nice, expensive, kind of masculine bathroom. That's not a bad scent. It's very clean, a little bit on like the aromatherapy side almost. I don't know, it smells pretty good. All right, so the first 2 items are down. I'm sorry, I got fully distracted by one of the smallest tubes of product I've ever seen in my entire life. Anyway, next up here we have this incredibly tiny little Bare Minerals Prime Time Eyelid Primer, and what's even funnier is that I can see through it again, and it's about half the amount of this little tiny bottle here, so You might be able to prime like a half an eyelid one time or something with this. Anyway, so let me get this really, really close up to the camera so you might be able to see it. Okay, so there it is. Here is the little itty bitty primer. I'll go ahead and test it on my finger. Don't want to squeeze too hard and use all the product at once. Okay, I am being a little dramatic. You don't need that much eyelid primer for your eyes, but this is really, really small. This is probably one of the smallest samples I've ever seen in any of my subscription boxes. And it's not like it's a crazy expensive brand. Sometimes you'll get really, really small samples of like La Mer because that tiny bottle probably costs $40. This is Bare Minerals. You know, it is definitely pricey. It's in Sephora and that kind of stuff, but it's not going to be like, you know, $40 worth of primer in this little guy here. So here's the primer on the back of my hand. It does have kind of like a slight tint to it. It feels very silicone-y. Not as silicone-y as like a Smashbox primer or anything. Smells a little bit like Crayola crowns. I don't know why it would matter if it had a smell to it at all. But yeah, there is that very tiny guy out of the way. Let's go ahead and move on to the next item in here, which is from Estee Lauder. This is the Advanced Night Repair Eye Supercharged Complex. Is that what this is? Oh, okay, I thought I had a full size of this over here, but this is the Advanced Night Repair Eye Concentrate Matrix, which I guess is a little bit different than the Advanced Night Repair Eye Supercharged Complex. I have no idea what the difference is, but we'll go ahead and see what's inside this little box here. They look the same too. Maybe they just changed the name. All right, so we just have a little tiny pot here of the eye cream. On the inside here, we have kind of like a translucent jelly type looking cream, which looks nearly identical to this translucent jelly-like eye cream. I'm just gonna go ahead and assume that they have done a like rebranding or just changed the name of this right here because this looks incredibly similar, and if so, I actually really like this. I have been using it. I like how it feels on my under eyes. I don't know how much of a difference I've actually noticed, but I think this is a pretty good little product here, so you know, I could have like a travel size portion of it. Alrighty guys, next up here is something else that I think I might already own, but I do really enjoy. This is the Lancome Monsieur Big Waterproof Mascara. The waterproof version of this mascara isn't exactly as good, at least in my opinion, as the regular version, but it is still a pretty good mascara. So here is the little bottle. It looks kind of strange, like the entire logo and everything is just concentrated on the cap and there's nothing on the actual bottle itself. And here's the wand, just pretty standard, nothing crazy. I think there's like a slight little bend to it, but nothing too much. I'm gonna take off my glasses real fast and just apply a coat of this over top of the regular Lancome Monsieur Big that I'm already wearing. I'm very sorry if you can hear like all the lawn mowing and the weed eating going on outside. I'm just really worried that the people out there are gonna get a heat stroke because it's still 90 degrees in October. Is it fall yet where any of you guys live? Am I just like in hot misery in Kentucky and everywhere else it's like beautiful fall, or what's going on? Alright, so there is a layer of the waterproof applied over the regular mascara, and I don't see too much of a big difference, but I did apply a pretty thick coat of the regular mascara to begin with. Why did I use this? I have a full size sitting right over there. Now I feel bad. I could have given this to somebody. Daggone it. Very sorry about that, guys. Anyway, next up here we have something from Philosophy. Now Philosophy is a pretty expensive brand, and oh boy do they like to appear in the Macy's beauty box. I'm fairly certain that at least like half of the boxes I have received have had some type of Philosophy product in it, but this one is the Purity Made Simple Eye. Oh, it is supposed to be a Hydra Bounce eye gel. Alright, so here we have yet another tiny little tube, but it is still a bit bigger than that Bare Minerals tube. However, I doubt there is much more product in this little guy than there is in that tube over there. Like, I can pretty much almost fully compress this and nothing really comes out. This says it is clinically proven to hydrate for 24 hours. It says in just 3 days, women saw an improvement in the appearance of under eye puffiness, bags, and shadows. I definitely have all of those things. All right, last but not least in here, we have what I expected, a black liner, but I don't think it is a pencil liner, which makes me happy. I just don't have the skill or dexterity or steady hand to be able to create the kind of like wing that I typically do with a pencil liner, so I have to have something a little bit more sharp and pointy to be able to help me out and make my wing. So here we have an eyeliner from Galactic, and I do believe this is in the shade black. This is supposed to be a precise eyeliner marker, so I'm guessing it is a felt tip. Whoa. Talking about sharp and pointy, that is a very, very, very pointed tip. Let's go ahead and get a little line there. Ooh. Okay, that actually went on really black. It doesn't seem to be bleeding into like the fine lines of my hands. I decided to stop like everything I was doing and draw the most like terrifying eye you've ever seen. I don't know. I guess I figured that I couldn't actually try it on my own eyeballs because my eyeliner is already like an inch thick, so that wouldn't work out well. So I decided just to draw just an eye there. So I could test out what it would look like. As we can see, art is not my forte. Anyway, from my very interesting swatch on the back of my hand, so far it looks like it would be a very decent eyeliner. It hasn't bled. It was really easy to like control. You can make the line thicker and thinner depending on the pressure, so this seems like a pretty decent eyeliner. I am interested to see how long it would wear though, because that is definitely important. Alrighty guys, so the very last thing we're going to do here is go through and read how much these things would cost full size. Now typically I think this is super entertaining because some stuff is just ridiculously priced. But this time I'm not thinking there's going to be anything like too crazy, so the very first thing we have here is the Philosophy New Purity Eye Gel, which is $24 full size. Next up we have the Galactic New Precise Marker Eyeliner, which says it's $20 full size, which is pretty standard for an eyeliner, but I'm wondering if this is actually full size. If so, that is pretty cool because it covers the entire cost of the box. And to include a full size is something that some subscription boxes that shall not be named it's a foreplay never seem to do. So that is nice if this is actually full size. Then next up we have the Monsieur Big Waterproof Mascara, which is $25 full size, a little bit pricey. I personally would recommend the regular Monsieur Big if you are going to test out one of the formulas. Then we have, I'm not sure if you can see it in my hand here, but the Bare Minerals Prime Time Eyelid Primer, which is $19 full size. Again, I'm not sure what exactly like is the full size, how many ounces come in it, but this is probably only a few dollars worth of product here. Next up we have the Estee Lauder, all of these say new, so New Advanced Night Repair Eye Supercharged Complex Synchronized Recovery. That sounds like a Fall Out Boy song title, which is $60 full size, so this is pretty expensive, but I am thinking it's just kind of like a revamped version of the full-size thing that I showed you guys. And then finally we have the Calvin Klein fragrances, which this one here, Women, is 1.7 ounces for $84 and 3.4 ounces for $106. And then we have the one for men, which is 1.7 ounces for $64 and 3.4 ounces for $79. So there's quite a big price difference here, and I'm not really sure why that is. I don't know if there's a difference between Parfum and Eau de Toilette. That's not it. Eau de Toilette. Eau de Toilette. Eau de Toilette, which might be just a less expensive type of cologne. Alrighty, so that's all the items that came in my Macy's Beauty box for the month of October, and I really don't know how I feel about this bag. I like the little like eye carrier case thing here. Eye carrier. That sounds scary. This would be really nice to like throw some makeup brushes in for travel, but the actual items themselves, I'm just a little bit on the fence about. I think this is just ridiculously small to include in a subscription like this. This is something that you could probably like get for free if you went to Macy's and went to the Bare Minerals counter and asked to try it. I do like these two things here just because I know I enjoy this formula, and I like that this might potentially be a full size. I'll do a little bit of research and see if it actually is. But everything all together, it's just not wowing me. To me, Macy's seems like a Sephora play, kind of like shoved into an Ipsy bag and they charge like more money for it. But I would love to hear all of your all's thoughts and opinions about this month's box. Did you like it? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Did you not care? Any and all thoughts and opinions are welcome and appreciated. And yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you so very much for watching. Please go ahead and subscribe if you would not mind. It would mean the absolute world to me. And I just hope you guys have a fantastic day, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye!